my yo-ho, exit on the yo. Na 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 na. Alright, now we're unmuted. Is it unmuted? Alright, now we're unmuted. Is it unmuted? Okay, good. This works. Perfect. Hey, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're here. We back. We back. Alright, we're here. Hey, that was my voice. Right. Let me adjust this so it isn't super loud, so it doesn't repeat itself a lot. There we go. Alright, so I have my live feed and everything. Alright, wonderful. Awesome. So we're back. We're back with the game that started it all, the very first game I've ever streamed. We're back! And I have to readjust audio, but oh boy, we're back! We're back with the game that started it all. Alright. This is BloodBorne. Like Dark Souls. Except you're a guy who is very bloody.
All signed and sealed.
Yes. This is very loud. Alright. Alright, we'll turn this down to 5. It's 5 with everything. You know what? Sound effects will turn up, music will turn down, voice will turn down, music will turn very down. Oh no, sound effects includes ambient stuff. Ah, shoot. Alright, we'll have sound effects at a 5. We'll have voice to a 3 along with music. Alright, hopefully this will be good. I'll just double check with myself. Hey myself, how's it going? Alright, hopefully this will be good. Just double check with myself. Hey myself, how's it going? It's going good. How about you? Never mind. Bad joke. Bad joke. Bad joke. Anyways. Alright. So that's actually decent. You know what? I'll turn sound effects up a little bit more. Just to hear that cling clang. Subtitles on. Display HUD. Ooh. Ooh! Can we do HUDless? I want to do HUDless. Okay, what does HUDless do? Do I not see anything? Alright, how's my stamina doing? Do I run out of stamina? Oh yeah, I just ran out. Yep, you still run out of stamina. Okay. So then... Alright, we're gonna test HUDless for a quick second. Because I want to see what it looks like when I take many ouchies. Big noises. Sorry, I want to get this looking nice. I want to get it looking nice, you know what I mean? I want to get it looking nice. Get it looking nice. Alright, it has been a couple years since I played this game. Just so you can see, oh, it removes... Okay, it removes health bars of enemies, too. I like it, I like that. So if I really wanted to go challenge mode, I just do HUDless. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, so I really would have to guess. Like, I would really have to know for this to work. Like, I'd really have to know my meters and, like, have a basic idea of how things work. Unfortunately, I don't have that knowledge. Maybe on the potential third life, we'll do that. HUDless challenge, you know what I mean? Maybe on Twitch. Maybe on Twitch. Just slap Wolfie around until he kills. Wolfie has not killed us yet. Right, good practice, good practice. Ow. So Wolfie here starts with half health, as we all know. So I'm just more or less curious how much damage I'm doing, but we won't know until he's dead. Or until I'm dead. Pretty sure I'm down to about half health at this point in time. Alright, we got Wolfie. Alright, I like HUDless. Alright, maybe on third life we'll do HUDless, if we ever do third life. Or I might do HUDless on my own. I'm not sure. It's cool though. That's a bit of challenge. How do I get HUDless off of there? Alright, how'd we do? Oh yeah, my health is actually pretty nice. Alright, character, milk toast, lowest level. You all know how this works at this point in time. Blood vials, always good, always good. I forget how to use them. Alright, that's how to use items. This is how to attack. How do I use blood vials? That's to two-hand. That's to heavy. That's also to heavy. Triangle? Alright, triangle is blood vials. Alright. Since I have nothing in my right hand, what would actually be shoot is not shoot anymore. Yeah, if I wanted a nice challenge, I could go HUDless. Like, not having damage values, enemy health pop up, or any of that would be handy dandy. Yes. So, yeah, we're back with the game that started everything. That started the third channel that is now no longer active or being used anymore, that I actually gave away to someone for their own streaming purposes, if they are ever to use it, or if not, it'll just be, you know, rotting there. Whatever. I'm not sure if I have any of it archived here or not. It's probably best to leave it in the dust, in its own tracks. That was from a summer project years ago. A few friends joined me, and we played a few games, did a bit of commentary, mainly just an excuse to hang out, honestly. I'm sure they'd agree on that. It was more or less just used as an excuse to just hang out with each other. That's the wrong gate. Bear with me, it's been a while. Alright. It's been a long while since I've played BloodBorne. Like I said, a couple years. So yeah, BloodBorne Second Life. Out of any of the Souls games, probably still my favorite. Dark Souls 3, second favorite. Still haven't beaten Dark Souls 2, so you know, I can't really throw that into the list of like, likes and dislikes. But like, visually, BloodBorne still holds up really well. Dark Souls improved upon the engine, of course, with Dark Souls 3. Pretty sure same engine, just slightly upgraded and whatnot. But I don't know. BloodBorne, truly my very first Souls game ever played, so will always hold a special spot in my heart. Arguably one of the easier Souls games to play, which I will not deny. And it certainly does like fuel. It encourages very aggressive gameplay, which in a regular Souls game is not usually how you would play it. You usually have to go with a bit of strategy, a bit of defense. BloodBorne, very aggressive, very, very forward, very. You know, you don't have as much tactics as you would need. You have dodging, you have a lot more invincibility frames with your dodges. When you attack back after being hit, you regain lost health. So, I mean, not all the time, as you clearly see now, but a lot of the time you can regain a lot of health. So, yeah, it'll be fun to revisit. No streaming schedule, mind you. Probably just gonna occasionally do it when I have a day off of work. So, you know, it's BloodBorne. It has stuff going on. It's a very brutal game. A heavy attack in the back. You get visceral, but it has right in the back. You know. Same with the backstab in a Souls game. But not quite as easy to pull off, because of course you need to get a fully charged heavy attack first into their back in order to knock them off balance, and then you get to do the visceral. And as far as damage goes, it's not necessarily as reliable as just attacking them in the back compared to regular Souls games. Now, viscerals are obviously still a thing as they are in Souls games. Massive amounts of damage, of course. Probably a bit more in BloodBorne than in a regular Souls game, just because of like the way you have to go about getting the visceral. You know, counterattacks and whatnot. But it is a lot more optional in a BloodBorne than it would be in a regular Souls game. In Souls games, it really is on occasion like the key to really dealing with with certain enemies, such as Black Knights, certain bosses, enemy NPCs, all that. Now in BloodBorne, it is very helpful still with things like enemies, certain bosses, NPC, aggravated NPCs, and what have you, but again, not quite as necessary, you know, because again, the game fuels aggressive playstyles. Very Gothic in architectures. I'm sure all of you are aware. NPCs that you can talk to that are like in curious places, like this windowsill here. Oh, and we have a second person joining.
Away! Away! Oh, please. Get upon ya!
Yeah, like I said, game that sort of started. There we go. Still kind of wagering on doing HUDless or not, to be honest. Doing HUDless would be fun. Nah, probably on Third Life. If that ever happened. Nice little warm-up. Let's get our weapons. So, we all know what this game is. We all know what it's about. We all know generally the weapons, the stuff that are involved. messenger gift, so trick weapon. We all know saw cleaver is usually the weapon of choice, and usually I would choose that. It just seems like a fun weapon. But for the sake of variety, for the sake of something different, for the sake of just trying things out, this particular character, from what I have planned, is going to be Threaded Cane as the main weapon, or Shikaraj. Threaded Cane and Shikaraj. No Tantarus, no Saw Cleaver, no Holy Blade. Threaded Cane, Shikaraj. Because I've never used the Shikaraj, and Threaded Cane, I'm not good with whips in Souls games. I do want to do a whip build one time, so you know what? Threaded Cane is kind of close to that. Will be a good introduction to that. So we'll do the cane. Firearm, pistol, much more reliable. Probably a player favorite. Me, I like the good old blunderbuss. Pistol, more damage output. Blunderbuss, in my opinion, I shoot way too early, so blunderbuss counters that and just has slower bullets. So I'll make it things better for me. We leave messages. We have the old guy here. We all know about the old guy. And, you know, items that we can retrieve. Workshops, so upgrading, fortifying, repairing. Yeah, we all know how this works by now. Our arms, let's run our cane, blunderbuss. As for our clothing, we don't have anything else that is rather useful yet, so we'll just have our Molotov. Some Souls games, left and right, switch out your weapons. Unlike Souls games, you have multi-weapons. So instead of Dark Souls 3, where you can have 3 weapons and 3 shields, in BloodBorne you technically can have 4 weapons in your hands. You can have 4 weapons, excluding guns and switching guns out for actual weapons or shields, but in your right hand, which would generally be your weapon holding hand, you have a total of 4 weapons. Usually a heavy sword or heavy object, which would also be a blunt in most cases, as well as the heavy object would usually be the transformed version, and the regular version would be a lighter weapon that swings a bit faster, with a bit more finesse. So, in Souls terms, you're combining strength with dex, essentially. I'm being very vague and very slow going with this, so enough of that. New Year. Want to say that. New Year. When I do plan on trimming this down eventually. I don't know when, but anyways. How are we doing with audio? I just want to triple check. Okay, we are still a bit loud, so before I get into anything else, start repeating myself, we'll turn this a little farther down. Voice down. We'll go to 3s. Alright, so how do 3s sound? Because this is a lot louder than I imagined it. Alright, 3 is better. 3 is much better. Alright, I like the 3. 3 is nice. 3 is nice. I like it. I like 3 very much. Alright, so I'll just have this playing here. There we go. Alright. Now, we're in the game. The game that started it all, as I've said many times at this point. Fun game. Good for people who are new to the Souls franchise. Kinda gruesome. Filled with interesting characters. Well, maybe not interesting, but like the way they look and are designed, they sort of gives them a bit more personality than what they really do deserve credit for. So, you know, way to make generic-looking enemies have a bit of personality to them, have a bit of story, just with the way they look. You know, like these guys. half beasts, you know, some sort of plague going on. You know, we're in like a situation like Britain in the 70s, 60s, you know, younger Britain. Their voices are sort of has a townish accent. You know, wielding like pitchforks and stuff, such. Very farmsman-y. You know, if you think of farm folk, this is what you'd think of. These sorts of characters, voices, and such. You know, whereas like you play Dark Souls, and it's very knights. You know, there's knights and there's just it's basically like medieval zombies, which I mean is a bit more generic than this. This seems a bit more stylized, so to speak. But like they had an idea for the locations, whereas Souls games, not so much. It's a little more bland in that regard. This one has a lot more attention to detail, but less involved in terms of the game and how much you can explore. There's less that you can do, less places to explore. The hidden areas are nice. Areas themselves are fairly small in comparison, but everything is a lot more detailed. Less enemies, I'd wager. But again, you know, it's that sort of trade-off. A bit more detail to these cool looking characters, like this guy, Executioner, which is literally his name. Just a cool looking dude. Very bad with these. Usually the only time I can land any sort of visceral is after some sort of gun bullet trade with getting hit in the face directly. So he's gonna do another attack probably. Try that, and then I die. Early Executioner fight I'm trash at, as you can clearly see. Headless would be interesting actually. When you have full heals and full bullets, that would be cool. Anyways, first death. First death. That's fine. That's fine. Okay with that. First death. Like I said, in a few years. Anyways, as this particular stream goes, I just want to talk about, you know, New Year, sort of channel plans, where I want things to go. And I'll be honest with you, I don't plan to do much with this channel. I really don't. I plan very little. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, if I feel like doing it, I'll do it. If I don't feel like doing it, perhaps I'll do it later, or maybe it just won't happen. It really is more of just, not for the sake of getting views, not for the sake of, I shouldn't say entertaining, but not for the sake of, like, farming popularity or, like, pursuing a career, just for the sake of funsies, you know? As I've always thought, if a YouTuber is having fun doing what they do, or if a streamer's having fun doing what they do, and they're truly doing it, they're truly doing it for, like, more joy factors than being crunched to, like, having to force themselves to entertain people, or, like, having to force themselves to work on a schedule, or, like, you know, like feeling like you're committed to something that you don't enjoy, or committed to something that's on a set track that you may not necessarily enjoy being on, then there's less of a point in doing it. In my opinion, something that's essentially oversaturated to begin with, do it for fun. You know, let the professionals do it professionally. You do it for funsies, right? If you want to pursue it as a profession, then sure, get that drive to do it. You know, I'm not saying don't do it professionally. I'm just saying if you're not dead set on that goal, then just take your time with it. Have fun with it, you know? You still have fun with it if you're doing it professionally. Of course, but if you're not really dead set on it, then just have fun with it. You know? I'm doing this partially because I just had the day off and I have some time to work with it. And here's where I die. You know, and I thought, you know what? I want to revisit this game anyways. It's captured on film. You know what I mean? I'm very trash at this game, as you can see. Okay. I'll come back to him later. I don't even think he drops anything. I think I'm just screwing around to talk. Oh well. But yeah, I wanted to revisit BloodBorne. Just sort of play through it. Make my own fun out of it. So, may as well do it with you guys. You know? Might do a little few bonus streams, things like DLC, or working on a character that's very high level on New Game 5, I think? New Game plus 5. I honestly have lost track of what New Game it was, like a couple years ago, when I just stopped playing it. So, I will be very rusty. My skill set is not up to snuff. But, you know what, that's okay. I'll catch up eventually. As far as streaming ideas go, like I said, Headless is very, very appealing. You know, Headless just seems like a cool idea. Whether we do it or not, that's to be debated. But I digress. Back to the game itself. We have this guy. He has a gun. Now he's dead. We have this guy who saw me killing a guy who had a gun. And his friend. Now I'm dead. I'm kidding. Now they're dead. And I get some bullets from gun guy. Now what I actually need is some health. So, I'm gonna say hi to this guy. Classic Souls ambusher. Surprisingly, not as much of that in this game compared to regular Souls games. You know, you expect ambushers, a lot of the time, they throw some at you in this game, but they're fairly obvious to see. Like, that guy was just sort of standing there, not very well hidden. But they're villagers, right? They're like half drunk, half dying, plagued villagers. They're just doing what they do. Being weird, being cool looking, and being crazy. Yeah, from a game from like 2015? It still holds its own fairly well. You know? I mean, most Souls games kind of hold their own, except for maybe Souls 1. Souls 2 certainly is not going to age well. I accidentally gestured. Souls 2, I don't think is going to age well. It was very different. Lots of people hated it for being very different. And it's difficult. Starting difficulty is much higher than most games made by software. Except for maybe their very starting games, which this game actually references with when you visit the castle area, which is a hidden area, but there is an island section. Not section, but like if you get a good view, you can see an island area. And that island is the same size, shape, diameter, what have you. Same look as one of the areas in an earlier FromSoft game. So, cool little bit of trivia there. Their first game, I don't know the name of it, but it is the island from their first game. So we're just going to start picking out villagers. Gun guy firing at us. No fire from gun guy. Quick smack. Alright. So we've been doing Cane. Cane is fun. Let's try whip. Whip seems to be better for crowd control anyways. You know, it's a whip. Flail it around like a crazy person. You know what I mean? Like at this guy banging on the door. Never mind. But yeah, it's a whip. It's a thing. It's a thing. You hit people with it. La-di-da. So, I'm just gonna be sneaky. Sneaky, stealthy. And here we go. Gun guy has taken notice of us. That's okay. We can do this and that. And gun guy is dead. I've noticed with whip you don't have a fully charged attack. You just have a wider sweeping whip attack. But it's not a fully charged thing, so that'll make things like backstab viscerals impossible. So if you want to do that, you have to have it in cape form, which is fair enough. Whip would be kind of broken with that anyways. Oh, never mind. Okay, so it's the same motions. It's just with the heavy attack, it takes a bit of a longer charge, uses a bit more stamina, and does probably more damage, if I had to wager a guess. Oh yeah, this would be cool for crowd control. Obviously won't do blunt damage. So Kane must do blunt damage, and this must do like slash or cut damage, whatever you want to call it. Cutsman, the deadly cutsman. You know, deadly cutsman damage. No item in the fire? I thought there was. Nice rib cages though. So we're gonna just keep going. We got the blood dew from over there. I'm pretty sure. You know what? I'm not even gonna go all the way over to check. Alright. So we have 19 bullets. We have it in transform mode, which is what that yellow icon was underneath the bullets. If you can see in the top left, there's that little circle. It's yellow now because it's whipped, so it's transformed, and now it's not yellow because it isn't transformed. So that's cool. So, we have 2 paths to go. We can do Path of Crazy Laughy People, which will lead us down here. Where this goes, I don't remember. I think that's dog cages. Yeah, that's dog cages. Alright. So that'll take us to dog cages, which is a nice little shortcut, which I'm very tempted to take, actually. So you know what? Gonna get our whip out. Gonna do dog cages. Kill some dogs. Kill some dogs before they escape. There's a dog that escapes from down there. There he is. Pretty sure there's one more dog that escapes, but I don't remember where. Somewhere. Maybe it's a dog that's just walking around. I do not remember, honestly. I think it is just a dog walking around. He'll be on the left, I'd assume. Just eating something. Right? There he is. Alright, dogs in this game are like actually evil. There we go. It is 74, not too bad. Whip is actually pretty nice. Probably has less durability in whip form, but eh. And I do believe this is a shortcut. This does have Crazy Lady there. That when she goes insane is actually really nice to you. This game is all... If you've ever played Eternal Darkness, same situation. People are going slightly crazy. People are not very right in the head, so to speak. And there's this like crazy sickness that just makes them more crazy. So you know how in Eternal Darkness, the whole horror aspect was based around how much insanity was happening to you, how insane your character got, all that fun stuff. Same kind of situation here. Yeah, you can hear the ogres down there. If you were to come down here traditionally, you'd go down there. Or you'd come from up here and would go down there. So this is nearby where a boss area is. This is just a little way to fall if you're having issues with the enemies up there, which we'll see in a moment. I don't know how much progress I'll make. I'll probably stream for about 2 hours, and I'm already a little... How long have I been streaming for? I'll probably go until... Started streaming less than a minute ago. This is clearly inaccurate. So I'll just... If I could reload this, I would, but I can't, so I'll have to retry. Alright. So, started streaming 34 minutes ago. We have an hour and a half to try and make progress, or at least to get a decent ground in level ups. Alright. Let's try and get this done. Excuse me, I have the schnuffles. Unfortunately, I have what they would call the schnuffles. There's this guy. He's in a chair. He's a very friendly guy. You know? Wouldn't hurt a fly. Has a shotgun. Or a bell. Can't really tell from this angle. Anyways, we're just gonna kill him. If we were to pick up that cocktail, he would have killed us. The hunt began, healing. So yeah. You know how this game do, I'm sure. There's various moon phases that occur. And various points in the game. If you're a third done, there's something you can interact with which will turn the area from kind of like dusk, I guess, to nighttime. There's a boss that you kill that turns it from regular nighttime to, what's it called? In this game it's called Blood Moon, but it's honestly like a harvest moon, I guess. And then later in the game, when everything starts going batshit insane, you get from Harvest Moon to like crazy, spooky Harvest Moon. This town is cursed, this man says. We're searching for an item called Pale Blood, or at least that is the idea of the starting of this game. Now, with most Souls games, there's multiple endings. This game is 3. Dark Souls 3 has 4 endings. I've heard there's 5, but as far as I know, there's 4. This is a game. So now back here. I can stock up on a few things. Now in Dark Souls you level up at campfires, right? We all know this. In Dark Souls 2, there's the main hub, and you level up from someone at the main hub. Dark Souls 3, same idea. But Dark Souls 1, you level up per bonfire, which made farming more farmy. You know what I mean? But everywhere else, there's a main hub where you can travel from section to section. BloodBorne is no different. This is your main hub. But we all know what it is. We all know how these things work. You know? So, that's how it do. I'm gonna double check chat. Try to chat it in chat. Do another hex. Just to make sure chat isn't dead. There we go. Alright, we got more hex. Hexagonals. Alright, so coffee guy. It's going to continue coughing. If you check in with certain NPCs like that guy, like, things will actually change with the NPCs. Again, just like any Souls game, NPC sort of storylines, I guess, but in this one doesn't treat it much as storylines besides 3 main NPCs. But, yeah, they do develop situations over time. So first we'll get this guy's attention. We'll fight one and then the other, because fighting both is a pain in the ass. There we go. The other guy has not taken notice yet. This guy's gonna do a slamba-jamba. These guys are very hunchbacky. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get his back anytime soon, but we can keep trying. Oh, that's his face. Well, we got it. We didn't get the follow-up, but we got it. So this is an alternate path. We all know what alternate paths are and what they do, right? We've all played Stephen King's peep watching extravaganza. You know, we've all peeped with Stephen King. right? We've all been on opium, just like our lovely boy Stephen King. So yeah, kill some dogs. All right. Back to 2019 and like what's gonna happen. So, as you've seen with the channel, not much is gonna change, honestly, from like what it's been. It's gonna be just random stuff out of nowhere, just unscheduled, unplanned, for funsies, right? Now, the direction I want to take with it, if you want to even call it direction, is that most of the stuff that's gonna be posted at random. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. Most of the stuff posted at random is going to be more or less... Oof. I probably should have killed the guys down there first. Oh well. Is going to be more or less related to things like speed runs, streaming random shit like this, and potentially more speed art things. Because I have told myself to do that more, and one day I'm gonna do that more. And probably more little just mashup videos. Things like the Aether Ambitions series. You know, I'm not sure if I'll just do more of that series, or if I'll go to like Smash Ultimate, you know, the Smash Ultimatum, or I don't know, some fancy pants name for just, hey, I hit a guy lots of times, woohoo. Bird lady. Thank you. Old Hunter's Marks, basically like the bones. Basically Homeward Bones, which everyone likes. We all like Homeward Bones, don't we, lads? Just rally, joy, conviction. Whoops. I wanna switch out. I wanna switch that out with. I wanna switch that out with cape. There we go. Shake off cape, which would be this. Not that. This. Okay, that was this. So that was this. Yes. I want to do this. Can you detect that? That's joy. That's joy, which is spin. That's bow. Well, you know what? Well, never mind. How about point forwards? Can we get point forwards? No, we're just gonna get more of that. Wait, how do we get down from here? I can never remember. There's always there's a safe way, right? There's a safe way, right? There's a safe way to do this, right? I don't remember. I kind of want to land on that. It's a safe way to do this, right? Good enough. Watch out for those guys, they're pesky. They also call you Beast. I mean, you are that. We're all beasts, aren't we? But don't let their insults get to you. We're all beasts in this little world of ours. Someone's walking. Take this guy for example. Am I right, gent? We're all beasts in this world of ours. Alright. Probably one of my personal favorite enemies in this game. These like half werewolves. I like them. I like them a lot. I really do. Now on average, this game would probably take, from starting with a new game, or someone who's totally new to it, never played it before, never played a Souls game before, I'd wager 14 hours. someone who's never played BloodBorne before, but has played a Souls game before, I'd wager 10 to 12. For someone who's played BloodBorne before, 9 hours. For someone who's streaming, 40 hours. But like, you've heard of the streamer's curse, right? And I am joking about it, but it also has an air of truth to it. The streamer's curse, the YouTuber's curse, as some people have called it, where you talk and talking. Dog. I'll pick up that moment in a second. Hang on. I'll mute dog. Alright, I think Doggo has calmed down, and I've also been killed by a Doggo. So that's cool. So, that's a bit of the other area that you can visit. Now, there's the quote-unquote tutorial boss, right? And if you go the path that I was just exploring, I think my headset is going faulty because I turned it back on in a way that it doesn't like. But the way that I was exploring is essentially the way that'll lead you to the actual first boss. But we're gonna try and get all the things done. We're gonna try and get all the big things done. You know, fight the true boss, do all the secret areas. You know, get all, not all the items, but all like the. Ow! 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 Like we're gonna do lots of the more interesting stuff, all the bonus areas, probably not all the covenants or character story stuff. Yep, curse of the streamer, curse of the person who has to talk over a video game. Your skill is diminished. Your skill is cut in half. Well, that's okay. We aren't even allowed to level up quite yet, so that's fine. You know what? I'll probably beat second boss, get to next area, and then call it a day. So, instead of doing this a smart way, I'm gonna do it the way that I like to play games. Which is basically what Sonic has always taught me. Run till the end of the game, and don't ever look back. Because if you look back, you're in trouble. So never look back, always keep running, never stop, never stop. And I don't blink, I just keep going. I don't stop, I just keep going. Never stop, just keep going. I don't blink, I just keep going. Eventually, you'll have your way. Now, we could go that way again. I really don't want to. I want to go the regular way, kill 2 bosses, get to the next area, call it a day. So we'll start with this man. You, sir! You, sir! I'm not even allowed to hit you, I guess. You, sir! There we go. Wrong button to push, but that's okay. I was playing, I'm probably gonna play a bit of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Not on stream, just to enjoy it. And I'm already playing as if it is that game. So in that game, to put it in Xbox terms, I guess, it's probably a controller set that more people are familiar with. To put it in an Xbox controller term, you push Y to interact with objects and people. In this game, you press X. And dog is barking, so I'll shut up now again. Isn't it cool to have your doorbell ring and knocks happen on your door very loudly? Anyways, we're back. Hopefully my mic is still working. It is making those crackles that it do when it has issues trying to figure out what to do. And this gunner is really not being cool. Oh my god, this gunner has ruined my entire life. No. Alright. Anyways, we're back. Yeah, Odyssey, top button to interact. This game, and all Souls games, bottom button to interact. Long story short. Right, we got Howling Beauties going on now. Oh! Fast. I swear there was another shortcut up here. Oh, I don't think I've opened it actually. Okay. So we've got our pebbles. Pebbles are cool. I really abused pebbles in my first playthrough. So I was always afraid of getting mobbed. But I honestly don't use them very much anymore. Mainly if there's like a group of dogs being annoying. That works. Yeah, no, that works. Oh, that'll take me back to... Okay. Alright, but then there's good loot down there, too. Shoot. Alright. We'll go back there anyways, because that'll take us to the area that I need to go to next for the other boss anyways, so... We'll go there soon. Soon enough. First... let's fight some smerewolves by being very not nice to them. By being very not nice to them. By being very not nice to them. Ow. By being very not nice to them. There we go. So those shards are used to upgrade your weaponry. Which, to fight a werewolf, having an upgraded weapon would be very nice. So, and to fight a boss would also be very nice. However, I do not have the necessary component to actually use the upgrading kit, I think. Pretty sure. I hope so. I'm just talking about nothing and being dumb. Which could be an equal possibility. Now for these rooms, having a torch would be very handy. I know I can probably get an early torch. I just don't remember where. I know where a particular torch is, but I don't know where the regular torch is anymore. It has been too long. Also, you can close doors that you've opened before, which is nice in this game. Compared to like Souls 1 where you can open a door but not often close it again. This game you can open it.
Across deep that's your...
Yep. So I'm gonna quickly upgrade things, and then I'll be right back to fight a guy. On record, the only reason why I'm ending at like 12 is because I have not eaten today, so I would like to get some damage going on in my system at some point in time. Oh, we can fortify. Alright, nice. I have a saw spear, which I will never use. I will only use my cane and the shikaraj, which is the chakra, I think is what it's called in the Souls games. The katana, the katana thingy. Whatever it's called in the Souls games. I don't think it's the chakra. In fact, I think chakra is a BloodBorne weapon. Nah, who knows? Lots of people know, but who knows? Anyways, we're back here. I hope I turned my mic on and not off. Okay, it says it's on, so let's hope so. So we kill a guy with our newly upgraded fancy cane. Kill a guy with our newly upgraded fancy whip. Do 39 instead of the 20-something or 31 that we were doing before, depending on the enemy. We go up here. I know I missed a thing that can let me to level up my character, so I will be on the look for that area because I know I missed it. In fact, not only do I know that I missed it, I am exceptionally positive that I missed it. Before I do anything, there is something over here that I need to get. There is something over here that I need to get. Here it is. Alright, now because I've aggroed werewolves that I really don't want to have to fight again, but I'm probably going to have to fight again. Let's just hope I get lucky. I did not get as lucky as I was hoping for. I'm going to die. This is just fact. It's not fiction. I'm just very much dead. Yep. Double werewolf. Early game double werewolf is not fun. Die. Thank you. Okay. Got him on the quick slash. Was really hoping he'd do a quick slash. Alright. Now we can continue, pick up some vials, which is always nice. I like vials. You can only hold 20 heals at one time, but they do get put into your storage unit and automatically get taken out to refill whatever you've lost, which is very handy dandy. Now, I don't remember if the shortcut back there takes me to the good place or to the shortcutty place. And I kind of want to explore that just to be able to level up from the boss drops, which I actually think I'm gonna do. Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna do that instead. Because there's an early not early, but there's an item that you can get that gives you this thing called insight. It's basically this game's humanity. And with this insight, you can unlock small things in the game. Small little objects, things that can help you progress, etc., etc. Now, I don't remember if this is the same place that I was just at, with the gunner guys bombarding me. I think it is, because there's the rats. I honestly do not remember. Yeah, because there's the rats. We'll find out. First, we need to take care of some business. I mean, I am a furry. I'm sorry, my furry friends. I have to put you out of your misery. This would be misery for a furry, wouldn't it? Can we all agree that, like, half werewolf transformation would still be misery, even if you were a furry? Can we, like, have a mutual agreement on that? Like, it would be something to embrace to begin with, but after a while, it would kind of be, like, from the physical pain alone from the transformation being only half complete, it would be a bit of agony. Like, despite having our wishes come true. Wouldn't it? I should say half come true, but, you know. Yeah, so some nice cold blood, some nice souls to crack open. So yeah, and then we get vials, which is always handy. These guys will just hop at me. Some mad hops. There we go. No. Another Raticus. Another nice bite. Smack him around a little. Rats in this game, arguably more annoying than rats in Dark Souls. Except for the poison rats. Those guys are always the most annoying. Alright, this is low, there we go. Alright, so I don't have many bullets to my name, which is fine. I can always purchase those, they're relatively cheap. Going back up will just take me up to where I was before, in my past life. We kill this man, or at least knock him over. Yep, we knock him over, which will get him out of our hair for a little bit. He'll get up though, so that's another thing we have to deal with. Hunter hat. Alright, awesome. We got garb that isn't terrible. The foreign set, as I looked up, is actually the worst, the weakest and like worst set you can wear in the game. Cause I was like looking up, I was actually interested in like starting with one stat on everything. So I was looking into it. Couldn't find anything on how to do it, but I'm sure it's possible. And you know, that was just a little side thing that I found. That didn't even activate. Holy shit. Well, that is where I need to go. So, small bits of progress being made. Small bits of progress. What's our time? 11:09. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. We can do this, guys. We can do this. We got it. We got it. We got it. This is only death like 4 or 5. It's okay. See, I used to have a death counter. I realized that that was kind of stupid, because I'd be dying a lot. The death counter was back when I had confidence in my skill. Now I've just, like, accepted that I don't have any skill in my body. So we'll just pass by these, lycanthropes. Fancy word for werewolf. And, okay, I shouldn't say that. It's a type of, like, werewolf. Not full werewolfiness, but, like, just enough to be vicious and whatnot and require a fancy name, I guess. So, yeah, we're not even gonna bother with that. We're just gonna hop on a rat. Get out of here. Get out of here. If the rats want to follow us down, that is their choice to make. This guy's certainly gonna follow us down, but that's okay. We almost died. Rats didn't die from the fall. I was planning on them to die from the fall. That did not happen. Oh my god. Alright. Well. Small progress. We're learning as we go, guys. I swear, I'm not bad at this game. I swear it's the game's fault. It's not me. I'm infallible. Guys. Guys, why are you walking away? Guys, why are you walking away? Don't run away, guys. Guys, please. Guys, no. No, don't do it, guys. No. No, please. No. I'm a virgin. No. Die. Ah, fuck it. You know what? Yeah, I don't care. Just die, guy. I'm not even a tree. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna get the items. I'm gonna get the thing that I missed. That people are probably screaming at me that I missed. I mean, not right now, but, you know, one day. One day someone's gonna be like, hey, you missed that item. Go back and get it. I'll be like, dude, that was like 10 years ago. They'll be like, I don't care, go get it. I'll be like, dude, it was 10 years ago. I'm gonna be like, we've been through this, I don't care, go get it. I'll be like, okay. Oh, okay. Whatever. Oh, okay. Okay. So, here. I'm gonna do it. I'm getting it, guys. Guys, I got it. Isn't there another item that I can pick up here? Isn't there a humanity around here, too? Or am I just insane? I think I'm just crazy. Might be another rat area. Alright, now I'm gonna have more rats on my tail. Let's actually clean them up instead of leading them to a place where I will die. So now we're here. It takes us back up to where Shooty Bang Bang is. I missed an item. God damn it. Hey, you missed an item. Yeah, I know. Well, go get it. Go get it at the cost of my goddamn sanity. Ow, I'll go get it. Jeez. Go get it. Ow. Alright, if you hit dead people that are basically corpses that have no purpose of existing anymore, you still get health back when you're damaged. But I need bullets anyways. Oh god, not this guy. Look, man. Look, man, all of your brethren have, like, killed me. Alright, can you not be one of them? Thank you. All your weird spear guys have killed me already. Can you not be one of those guys who also have killed me many, many times? Thanks. Now, if the solution was to come over here the whole time, I wouldn't be shocked. Alright. Dead crow, get some pebbles. There's an item over there, if I'm not mistaken. Many items in this game. Many, many items. Ow! Just like any Souls game, just lots of things to pick up. Lots of shinies. Always go for the shinies. Foss's gamer tips. Always go for the shinies. This is a chamber. Anything in here? No? Where are those corpses that fell earlier? There they are. Oh, there's one of them. Oh yeah, that's a regular corpse. That's not a special item corpse. Thank you. Alright. So, this whole time, we were going for one item. And this whole time we kept dying to reach this one item. And now, for your viewing pleasure, it's not that one. For your viewing pleasure, we will obtain that one item that we've been after this whole time. This whole time. This one item. We've been going after this MacGuffin all day. All day we've been going after this MacGuffin. It's not that MacGuffin. And it's not that MacGuffin. But it is. The Madman's MacGuffin. Yes. We got the Madman's MacGuffin. And now, to fight the final boss of the video game. The final boss of the video game. In an epic battle that no one can tame. And we did it, guys. We killed the boss. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh yes, we have to celebrate. Ah yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure, guys. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Good fucking bye.